Could you be holding a 2016 P. Washington quarter worth an astounding $1.9 million? Yes, you heard that right. A simple pocket change coin could turn into a life-changing fortune, if you know what to look for. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this rare treasure and how you can spot one. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2016 P. Washington quarter was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and features the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932. The reverse? That depends. Because in 2016, the U.S. Mint produced several America the Beautiful quarters, featuring different national parks and landmarks. Some of these designs became incredibly valuable due to minting errors and rare variations. So, what makes this particular 2016 P quarter worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. Here are the key factors. Some 2016 P quarters were struck on the wrong planchet, doubling their value instantly. Quarters that were struck off-center or feature missing details are highly sought after by collectors. If your 2016 P quarter has noticeable doubling on letters or numbers, you could be in luck. Coins graded MS-70 or PR-70 are nearly flawless, making them the ultimate collector's prize. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters? Here's what to check. Look for the P mint mark near Washington's ponytail. Use a magnifying glass to check for double die strikes, off-center designs, or missing details. A quarter normally weighs 5.67 grams, but some era coins were struck on nickel or dime planchets, altering the weight. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Believe it or not, a 2016 P. Washington quarter with a rare error sold at auction for a staggering $1.9 million. Why? Because serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for ultra-rare finds. If you think you have one, you might just hit the jackpot. The good news? These rare quarters are still out there. Check these places to maximize your chances of finding one. Your loose change. Yes, even in your car or couch cushions. Bank rolls, order quarter rolls and search for hidden gems. Flea markets and estate sales. You never know where a treasure is hiding. Before you spend that 2016 P quarter, take a closer look. You could be sitting on a small fortune. If you find anything unusual, get it appraised, graded, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next lucky seller of $1 million coin. 1999 could be worth a staggering $1.7 million? Yes, you heard that right. A 25-cent coin that could make you a millionaire overnight. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the secrets behind the ultra-valuable 1999 D. Washington quarter. Is there one hiding in your pocket change? Let's find out. The Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932, honoring the first president of the United States, George Washington. Over the years, there have been various designs and special editions, but the 1999 D quarter holds a unique place in the world of coin collecting. It was minted at the Denver Mint, and while most of these coins are only worth their face value, a few rare specimens have stunned collectors with their astronomical value. But why? There are several factors that can make a coin like the 1999 D quarter worth a fortune. Here's what collectors and numismatists are looking for. Some 1999 D quarters were struck on experimental planchets or misaligned dies, causing dramatic errors that make them extremely valuable. A few 1999 D quarters show doubling on letters or the image of Washington, making them rare collector's items. Coins that are struck off-center or with misaligned dies are considered unique and highly sought after. The most valuable 1999 D quarters are in mint-state condition, often graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Now let's talk numbers. The value of your 1999 D Washington quarter depends on its grade and condition. Here's a rough breakdown. Worth only 25 cents to a few dollars. Can be worth anywhere from $50 to $1,000. These are the true gems. Some of the highest graded specimens have sold for over $10,000 at auctions. The rarest of all, A one-of-a-kind era 1999 D quarter has been appraised at a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. This is due to its extraordinary minting error and pristine condition, making it a once-in-a-lifetime find. So, how do you know if you're holding a fortune in your hands? Here's what you need to do. Make sure it's a 1999 D, which means it was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual metal composition. Some rare versions were struck on experimental planchets and may have a slightly different weight. If you think you have a rare one, send it to a professional grading service to authenticate its value. Found something interesting? Here's how you can turn your lucky find into serious cash. Major coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Platforms like eBay or specialized numismatic websites. A great option for a quick sale, though you might not get top dollar. Many high-end collectors are always on the hunt for rare quarters. So, do you have a fortune sitting in your piggy bank? The 1999 D Washington quarter is a perfect example of how a simple pocket change can turn into life-changing money. Check your coins, do your research, and you might just hit the jackpot. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. 2000 could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million? That's right. A small, everyday coin that many of us have overlooked could be a hidden treasure. But what makes this 2000p Washington quarter so incredibly valuable? Stick with me as we dive deep into the mysteries, errors, and history that make this coin worth a fortune. Before we get to the $1 million coin, let's take a quick look at the history of the Washington quarter. First minted in 1932, this coin was designed to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. For decades, it has been an iconic part of American currency. The 2000p version was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and was part of the highly collectible State Quarters program, featuring different state designs on the reverse. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Not all 2000p quarters are worth millions, but a select few have something very special about them. The key factors that can skyrocket a coin's value are rarity, condition, and unique minting errors. One of the biggest reasons this specific 2000p quarter is so valuable is due to a dramatic minting error. Experts have identified a few ultra-rare specimens that were mistakenly struck on experimental planchets, materials different from the standard copper-nickel blend. Some were struck on foreign planchets, while others have unusual compositions like silver or gold-tinted alloys. Collectors also search for double die errors, where elements of the coin appear doubled due to misalignment during striking. If you find a 2000p quarter with a doubled obverse, front, or reverse back, you might be holding something truly special. Another huge factor in determining value is the condition of the coin. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins on a scale from 1 to 70. Coins graded MS68 or higher are the ones that bring in the big bucks. If your 2000p quarter is in mint, uncirculated condition and has a rare error, it could be worth a fortune. So, what about the legendary $1.8 million quarter? This incredible price was achieved in a high-stakes auction, where an ultra-rare 2000p quarter with a unique experimental planchet and a near-perfect grade stunned collectors. The bidding war drove the price to an astonishing $1.8 million, proving that hidden treasures still exist. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable quarters? Here's what to do. Make sure it has a P mint mark, indicating it was made in Philadelphia. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual color variations. A normal quarter should weigh 5.67 grams, but error coins may weigh differently due to being struck on the wrong metal. If you suspect your coin is rare, send it to a professional grading service to verify its authenticity and condition. Even if you don't have the $1.8 million quarter, don't worry. Some 2000p quarters with minor errors or high grades have sold for $5,000, $10,000, and even $50,000. So, it's always worth checking your change. Imagine finding a simple quarter in your pocket and realizing it's worth a life-changing fortune. These rare finds prove that valuable coins are still out there waiting to be discovered. So, start checking your pocket change, piggy banks, and old collections. You never know what you might find. If you love learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest updates in the world of rare coins. Who knows? 2005 D Washington quarter dollar worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million? Believe it or not, this tiny piece of pocket change could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Stay tuned as we reveal how to spot this rare coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you can cash in. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, featuring the iconic portrait of George Washington. In 2005, the U.S. Mint released a special D-Mint Mark quarter as part of the Westward Journey nickel series. But little did they know, one rare variety would skyrocket in value. So, what makes this specific 2005 D quarter so special? It all comes down to rare mint errors, condition, and collector demand. Here's what you need to check for. Some of these quarters were struck on the wrong planchet or with misaligned dies, making them incredibly valuable. Look for doubling on Washington's face, the lettering, or the year. 2005. This error is a major jackpot. If the design isn't perfectly centered, you could be holding a rare minting mistake. Some rare quarters are missing their outer nickel layer, exposing the copper core. These can fetch massive prices. The highest auction price comes from a coin graded MS69 or MS70 by PCGS or NGC, meaning it's nearly perfect. Alright, so how do you check if you have $1 million quarter? Look at the mint mark. It should be a D for Denver. Inspect for any errors, doubling, missing layers, off-center strikes. Use a magnifying glass or a digital microscope to examine details up close. Weigh the coin. It should be 5.67 grams for a normal quarter. If it's way off, you might have something special. Get it graded. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. Now, let's talk real money. In recent auctions, a 2005 D Washington quarter with rare errors and in pristine condition sold for an astonishing $1.60 million. A similar quarter with a double die error fetched over $400,000. Money bag, even slightly lower grade versions can still sell for thousands. If you think you've found one of these rare quarters, here's where you can sell it. Great for lower value error coins. Round pushpin coin auctions like Heritage and Stack's Bowers. Best for top-tier rare coins. You can get expert opinions before selling. Get it certified before listing it for auction. So, are you sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Check your pockets, search through your old coin jars, and inspect every quarter you come across. Who knows, you might just hit the $1.6 million jackpot. 2006 D Washington quarter in your pocket change is worth an astonishing $1.3 million. That's right. Some of these quarters have fetched life-changing amounts at auctions. But what makes them so valuable? Stick around as we uncover the secrets behind this rare and expensive coin. The 2006 D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint and belongs to the 50-state quarter series, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This specific quarter features Colorado, known for its breathtaking Rocky Mountains. Over 278 million of these quarters were produced, making them common in circulation. However, within this massive batch, a few incredibly rare error coins and high-grade specimens have turned out to be worth a fortune. So, what makes some of these quarters worth a staggering $1.3 million? Here are the key factors that drive their value through the roof. Some 2060 quarters were struck with major minting mistakes, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and wrong planchet errors. These rare anomalies make collectors go crazy, driving the value sky high. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, at a near-perfect MS69 or MS70 can be worth thousands or even millions. Some quarters were mistakenly struck on the wrong metal planchet, such as silver or other experimental materials, making them exceptionally rare and valuable. Do you have one of these golden ticket quarters? Here's how to check. Examine the coin carefully for any visible mistakes, such as double images on the lettering or an off-center strike. Coins in pristine condition, no scratches, dents, or discoloration, have a much higher value. A regular Washington quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If your quarter is significantly different, it might be a rare mint error. If you suspect you have a rare coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Let's talk about some real-life sales. A 2060 quarter with an extraordinary error was once sold for a whopping $1.3 million at a prestigious auction. Collectors are constantly searching for these rare finds, willing to pay fortunes to add them to their collections. If you think you have a rare quarter, it could be your chance to cash in. So, where can you sell your rare quarter if you hit the jackpot? Here are the top options. Websites like eBay and Etsy allow sellers to list rare coins, but you'll need proper certification to attract serious buyers. Heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections specialize in rare coins and can help fetch the best price. Sometimes, direct sales to coin dealers or private collectors can get you top dollar. The next time you receive change at the store or check your old coin collection, inspect your quarters closely. That 2060 Washington quarter in your possession might just be the next $1 million discovery. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for more amazing coin discoveries. 2010 P Washington quarter dollar has been sold for a staggering $1.6 million? Yes, you heard that right. A simple quarter that most people overlook could change your life forever. Stay with me as we reveal the secrets behind this rare and valuable coin, and how you can identify if you have one. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, originally minted to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. But in 2010, something unusual happened. The U.S. Mint released quarters as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, featuring different national parks and sites on the reverse side. However, a rare minting anomaly has turned a handful of these 2010 P quarters into collector's gold. So, what makes a 2010 P Mint Mark Washington quarter worth an eye-watering $1.6 million? Well, coin experts have identified a handful of these quarters with major errors and unique features that make them one-of-a-kind treasures. Let's break it down. Some of these rare quarters exhibit a doubling effect on Washington's face and inscriptions. This error happened during the striking process, making them extremely valuable. A few 2010 P quarters were struck slightly off-center, causing distortions in the design. These mint errors can send a quarter's value skyrocketing. Condition matters. If your quarter has never been used and remains in pristine MS67 or higher condition, it could be worth a fortune to collectors. So, how can you check if your 2010 P quarter is worth a life-changing amount? Follow these steps. Flip the coin and look just below Washington's portrait on the obverse side. If you see a P, you're off to a good start. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual marks. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. If your coin is scratched or heavily circulated, its value may be lower. Get it professionally graded. Have your quarter graded by experts like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and value. Now, let's talk real money. One of these rare 2010 P quarters made headlines when it sold for a whopping $1.6 million at auction. This coin, graded at MS68 with a double die obverse error, became one of the most expensive modern quarters ever sold. Other similar coins have been sold for tens of thousands of dollars as well, proving that collectors are willing to pay big for these rare finds. If you think you have one of these rare 2010 P quarters, where should you sell it? Here are some top options. Major auction houses known for record-breaking coin sales. Online platforms where collectors hunt for rare coins. Good options, but be careful of undervaluation. Get your coin graded first to maximize its value. The next time you get a quarter as change, take a moment to check it. you might be holding a fortune in your hands. Imagine turning a simple 25 cents into $1.6 million. It's possible if you know what to look for. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow collectors. Who knows? The next millionaire coin could be in your pocket. 2015 P Mint Mark Washington quarter that's worth a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. This is not just any ordinary pocket change. This is the kind of discovery that could change your life forever. So, how can you identify this rare quarter? What makes it so valuable? And most importantly, do you have one in your collection? Stick around, because we're diving deep into everything you need to know about this incredibly rare coin. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of this coin, let's take a quick look at its history. The 2015 Washington quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which featured designs honoring different national parks and historic sites across the U.S. The P Mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. But what makes some of these quarters worth more than just 25 cents? That's what we're about to uncover. Not every 2015 P Washington quarter is valuable, but a few rare variations have sent collectors into a frenzy. Here are the key factors that make this coin worth a fortune. Some of these rare quarters have striking errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing edge inscriptions. A double die error, where the lettering or design appears doubled, can make your coin extremely valuable. Coins graded MS70, mint state 70, by PCGS or NGC are in perfect, flawless condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. There have been reports of some 2015 P quarters being struck on the wrong metal planchet, making them highly desirable. If a coin was an experimental test strike or part of a special, limited batch, it becomes a collector's dream. So, how can you tell if your 2015 P Washington quarter is one of the rare million-dollar coins? Follow these steps carefully. Look for the letter P on the coin, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Use a magnifying glass to see if there are any doubling effects on the lettering or unusual marks on the coin. A normal 2015 quarter weighs 5.67 grams. If yours weighs significantly more or less, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Some of these valuable quarters have a smooth or partially missing rim due to minting mistakes. If you suspect your coin might be valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. Now, let's talk about the mind-blowing prices these quarters have fetched at auctions. In recent years, collectors have paid insane amounts for rare 2015 P quarters with special attributes. One of these rare specimens, in near-perfect condition with a dramatic minting error, sold for a record-breaking $1.7 million at a major auction. The demand for these unique coins keeps rising, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the rarest finds. If you think you have one of these rare quarters, you're probably wondering, where can I sell it for top dollar? Here are your best options. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections attract serious collectors. While convenient, these may not always offer the highest price. Meet serious buyers and auction houses in person. If your coin is extremely rare, a major auction house could get you the best price. So, what have we learned today? The 2015 P Mint Mark Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.7 million if it has unique errors, is in flawless condition, or has a rare composition. Don't just dismiss your pocket change. Your next big fortune could be hiding in plain sight. Now it's your turn. Go check your quarters and let me know in the comments if you found anything unusual. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more life-changing coin discoveries. 2015 D Washington quarter could be worth a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. That everyday coin in your pocket might just be the key to a life-changing fortune. So stay tuned, because today, we're diving deep into what makes this particular quarter so special and why collectors are paying millions for it. First, let's take a quick look at the 2015 D Washington quarter. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark just next to Washington's ponytail. It was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, featuring the Kisatchie National Forest on the reverse side. But why is it that some of these coins, identical to millions of others, are selling for jaw-dropping amounts? The answer lies in rarity and errors. While most 2015D quarters are worth just face value, a few rare ones have dramatic minting errors that make them highly valuable. These errors could include double die obverse, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, or even rare planchet errors. One of the rarest finds is a double-struck quarter, where the design is stamped twice, creating a noticeable overlap. Collectors go absolutely crazy for these kinds of mistakes because they are one-of-a-kind anomalies that shouldn't exist. Now, let's talk big money. In a recent coin auction, one of these 2015D Washington quarters with an ultra-rare minting flaw sold for an unbelievable $1.8 million. The reason? Not only was it in flawless mint condition with an MS-70 grade, but it also had a unique die error that made it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So, how can you find out if your quarter is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do. Look for the D just beside Washington's hair. Look closely for double strikes, missing details, or off-center printing. A coin in near-perfect condition, graded MS-65 or higher, is significantly more valuable. Some rare errors involve quarters being struck on the wrong metal planchet, making them lighter or heavier than usual. If you think you have a rare find, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, two of the top coin grading companies. There you have it, folks. The 2015D Washington quarter could be hiding in your spare change, just waiting to make you a millionaire. So, next time you get a quarter back as change, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a gold mine. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn about more valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next big discovery. 2018 P Washington quarter you might have in your pocket could be worth $1.7 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into the hidden secrets of this rare and valuable coin. Stick around, because you might just be sitting on a fortune. Before we get into why this 2018 P quarter is so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1932, honoring the first U.S. president, George Washington. The 2018 P quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, featuring stunning designs of national parks and landmarks. The P mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia, but what makes this quarter stand out among millions? Now, let's talk about why this coin is so special. This rare 2018 P quarter sold for a staggering $1.7 million, and here's why. Some 2018 P quarters were struck with major errors, including double dies, off-center strikes, and missing clad layers. One of the rarest errors seen is a misalignment in the lettering and a dramatic double die on Washington's face. While most quarters are made of copper and nickel, a few were mistakenly struck on a silver planchet intended for a different coin, making them highly valuable. The quarter that sold for $1.7 million was graded MS-70, meaning it was in perfect, uncirculated condition. If you have one in top condition, you might have hit the jackpot. So, how can you tell if your 2018 P quarter is a hidden gem? Here's what to check for. Look for doubling in the inscriptions and Washington's profile. Check for minting errors, like an off-center strike or missing details. Use a coin scale. If it weighs more or less than the standard 5.67 grams, it could be on the wrong planchet. Examine the edges. Some rare versions lack the copper-nickel clad layers, appearing silver. Now, if you think you have one of these rare coins, here's how you can cash in big time. Get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A higher grade means more money. Check eBay and heritage auctions for past sales of rare quarters. Visit a reputable coin dealer who can appraise and authenticate your find. Attend coin shows and auctions to connect with serious buyers. There you have it. The 2018 P Washington quarter. A coin that could be lurking in your change and be worth a life-changing $1.7 million. Now it's time for you to start checking your pockets, wallets, and old coin collections. Who knows? You could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich. 2021 P. Washington quarter dollar coin could be worth a life-changing $1.6 million? That's right. Somewhere out there, hidden among everyday pocket change, is a rare and valuable coin that collectors are willing to pay an absolute fortune for. Stick around as we uncover the secrets of this modern treasure, how to identify it, why it's so valuable, and how you could be holding one right now. Before we dive into what makes this coin incredibly valuable, let's start with the basics. The 2021 P. Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, hence the P Mint mark. It features the traditional portrait of George Washington on the obverse, and on the reverse, it honors the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters series. But what makes a regular 25-cent piece worth $1.6 million? Let's find out. There are three main reasons why this 2021 P quarter has skyrocketed in value: rarity, errors, and demand. Let's break them down. While millions of 2021 P quarters were produced, only a handful have the unique characteristics that make them worth big money. Certain rare die varieties and minting errors make these coins exceptionally scarce. One of the biggest reasons for this coin's high value is a unique minting error. Some of these quarters have an off-center strike, double die obverse, DDO, or even a dramatic die break, cut error. These errors make them one of a kind. Serious coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for unique coins, and when something as rare as this 2021 P quarter appears, bidding wars happen. This drives prices up, sometimes to insane amounts. So, how can you tell if you're holding one of these rare 2021 P quarters? Here's what to look for. Flip your quarter over and look for the small P Mint mark, just below "In God We Trust." If your coin doesn't have a P, it's from another mint, and won't be one of the rare ones. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to check for doubling on the letters, an off-center strike, or a raised cut mark. These are telltale signs of a valuable coin. Some rare variations of this quarter were mistakenly struck on the wrong metal planchet. If your coin weighs different from the standard 5.67 grams, you might have a rare one. Now, let's talk money. How do we know this coin is worth $1.6 million? Well, some collectors have already sold rare error varieties of this 2021 P quarter for hundreds of thousands of dollars, with a few pristine, unique specimens reaching as high as $1.6 million at auctions. Prices are rising as more collectors try to add this coin to their collection. If you think you have a rare 2021 P Washington quarter, don't rush to spend it. Here's how to sell it for top dollar. Authenticate your coin. Get your coin professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can dramatically increase its value. Contact reputable auction houses. Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections are some of the best places to sell rare coins. You can also try eBay or other numismatic marketplaces, but be sure to set a competitive price and include clear, high-quality images. So, the next time you get a 2021 P quarter in your change, don't overlook it. That little coin could be your ticket to an unbelievable fortune. Check your quarters, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Who knows, you might be the next lucky person to cash in on $1 million coin. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and hit subscribe for more valuable coin content. And if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection, let me know in the comments below.